Blood is Thicker Than Clay, Part 1. May 8th. My name is Marcus. I was told by my therapist that keeping a journal is good for self-reflection and healing. I'm not questioning it at this point in time. My father's funeral was not too long ago. I haven't seen him in a few months, but I don't have anything immediately bad to say about him. I went back to his house to empty out his things. It feels so surreal to be in a house so empty of its primary resident. It was like a part of the house died with him. I walked into his room, the sight of his clay statues and busts, so full of life, to the point where I felt like they were always staring at me. The sight of his individual strokes, and even imprinted fingerprints, always showed how much care he put into each one. It was while I was searching through his room where I found a key and a note, seemingly from him, directed to me of all people. Was he waiting for me all this time? It said, "Marcus, by the time you are reading this, it's likely that I haven't lived as long as I like to have hoped, and I understand if you have some complicated feelings regarding our relationship, but this key should answer a question or two." Art was everything to me. I put my heart and soul into it, even if it meant you saw parts of me you may not have liked. Head down to the basement. There's something I've been meaning to show you. Bring the box that's in my closet. You'll need it for what comes next. I looked around the closet, and there it was, a box in the dark corners of his closet, the air stuffy where I could feel the dust in my sinuses. A box simply labeled as Muses. It was heavy, almost too heavy. I brought it down the stairs, trying everything I can to not drop the damn things to where I was face to face with the basement door. I remembered how much my father forbid me from even looking at it, let alone going in. "It's infested with raccoons, you'll get hurt," he said before I went back to my 6-year-old pastimes of cartoons and unhealthy cereal. I felt the cold steel of the key in my hands as I had the key meet its lock. I was getting goosebumps as an uneasy feeling went up and down my spine, as my survival instincts told me not to, before the loud click rung throughout my ears. It was now or never.